And if you want to purchase a domain, because I also notice that people are very much interested in how to purchase a domain on this website or how to register their domain. So I'm gonna walk you through that. So let's say, for example, you want to register a domain for the first time. So you got all you need to do is just click on the domain, then click on register your domain here. So for you to be able to register, you have to search for the domain name, which of course you want to register on Whogohost. Let's say, for example, you want to your domain name is two guys blog. Maybe this is just your domain, but you don't know which extension you want to go for. Probably .com.ng or .ng or .com only. I only prefer .com domain because I find it so easy to rank as fast as possible. But maybe that's just me. Some other people also find some other domain extension easier to register. So on to rank or to create content paper around. But I feel like with .com, I can actually rank anywhere because I don't want to limit my blog to one certain uh country. I have like 5 to 6 different blogs, and all of them are in .com domain. So I would recommend you to go for .com. I know for a fact that it's quite cost because .com domain is like 16,000 naira, I guess. Yeah, correct. So 16,000 naira, and some other hosting is even charging more than this. But don't know that you have to be paying 16,000 naira and there is no extra charges. And if you still want to renew it, you're gonna just pay 16,000 naira. But if you wanna get .net, you can see 16,000 naira. And if you wanna do some renewal, you have to pay 12,000 naira. And for .com.ng, I think this is the quite the cheapest domain extension, which of course you can get. But then some people think it's actually limited to certain country, which is Nigeria, because it's kind of like .com.ng, so it's kind of like limited, true. But then I don't wanna just jump into this because I also have some a blog that I purchased back then, which old .com.ng, but I lost traffic to some certain content because I used to create content around everywhere. So I want to rank everywhere. So I won't prefer you getting .com.ng, but if you are just starting out your blog and you don't wanna invest too much on it, so I think for a start, you can actually go for the .com.ng for a start. Then as time goes on, you can just decide to upgrade the domain from .com.ng to .com or to .net or to .ng, anyone you actually prefer on the long run. You can also see .net.ng as well, which also costs 1,300 naira, and .edu.ng costs 5,000 naira. So these are the domains that I believe that is actually working perfectly. And if you navigate to Nigeria, so you're gonna see top domain that people are purchasing in Nigeria. So you can see .com.ng, .net.ng, .edu.ng, .org.ng, .name.ng, school.ng, and other .ng. You can see this .ng is quite cost, and if you pay 6,000 naira now, for 2 years you're gonna pay 12,000 naira, and for 3 years you're gonna pay 18,000 naira. I think .ng is quite also cheap. So you can also start with that. Is a good domain name extension, true. So you can just go with that if you are very much interested in getting that kind of domain. But then if you are just starting out and you just want to choose your domain, you can see I search for two guys blog. So let's try to click on register domain and see if it's actually available or not. So scroll down, you're gonna see please supply a valid domain name to proceed. So let's say I think I have to put attention at the front of it. So let's say blog, twoguysblog.com. So let's try that and see. Register domain. Okay, you can see twoguysblog.com. So they say the domain is available, which costs 16,000 naira. And if you scroll down, you also see another which of course related to your blog name. So let's say you want to go for twoguysblog.tech, then icon two guys blog dot tech, two guys blog dot com.ng. You can see this one is also amazing. So if I just want to start blogging, I can just decide to go with two guys blog dot com.ng. That's quite amazing. And you can see the current currency is naira. So I'm gonna be paying 7,000 naira for this. And you can also switch from Kenya, USD, then Ghana cedis, I think these are the other currencies that are available on Whogohost. So if you are very much interested in just if you are in other country and you wanna just know the price that it costs, so you can if you navigate to this, it's gonna change. See, it has changed this name. So if I want to navigate back to let's say Kenya, so let's try to see the price. You can see the price have changed. I don't know what currency is it. I don't know how to pronounce it. So if you navigate to USD, you're gonna cost for that as well. So you can see $22 for USD, and for you can see for .ng you're gonna pay $52.58. But then we are dealing with Nigeria, so because that's the language I actually understand. You can see the price. So I think this is quite amazing. And if you're just starting out, like I said, my best advice for you is just go for the .com.ng. That's quite enough to start. And after 1 year or 2 years, you can decide to upgrade or to change the domain. And if you don't want to go with that website again, you can also host another website inside your hosting, and it's gonna work perfectly.